Hi guys, this is Maria and Manos and you're watching On the Couch with M&M.
The show to help you build fun and profitable businesses.
On the Couch with M&M is proudly brought to you by my admin partner and Beyond Figures Bookkeeping.
Hi guys, and welcome to another edition of On the Couch with M&M. Obviously you can see I'm flying solo and I'm really excited. You probably see the different surroundings. Proud to announce that we've moved into our new corporate office in Bayside, Cheltenham, Moorabbin in Melbourne, and we're really excited, and I'm sure Sam, our videographer, will do a little bit of a panning shot to see our new environment here. But today we're going to be talking about the stages of growth of a real estate agent. We're coming into a new year, and I thought it really important to talk about how do we go from being an apprentice sales agent, that's your first 1 to 2 years of being in real estate, then going into a tradesperson where you're thinking about putting on your first assistant, and then going to what we call a real estate practice, where you've really become a brand within a brand. So I'm going to talk about the criteria first of all, and I've just got some notes here. There's a couple of stages when we're talking about achieving these sorts of levels. So as an apprenticeship, you're a single operator, you're going through the motions of learning the craft of being a real estate agent. You're usually going up to about 300,000 in GCI. Most people do about 150 in their first year. Number of sales can vary from 12 right up until 30. From a KPI perspective, from a leadership perspective, what is it that's really important as a leader to be coaching these people? And that's their ability to be coachable and getting under a belief that they can actually be a great real estate agent. Then of course, the challenges. The challenges of a real estate agent when they first start in their first couple of years is getting systemized. And normally it will take someone 1 to 2 years. And I also have another comment in regards to this. Some people actually never have their first year in real estate because they actually don't get systemized. Then you move up to a tradesperson. A tradesperson is someone that's going to be writing between 300 to 500,000 in GCI. They're normally doing between 30 to 50 sales transactions. They have a really good understanding of KPIs. That is their appraisal to list ratio, their success ratio from listing to sales, and of course the number of sales that they do. Their challenges normally is identifying the job roles and working effectively with a second or third person. Normally takes 2 to 4 years. Once you achieve the tradesperson level, you're actually in the top 10% of all real estate agents across the country. So that's a really interesting statistic too. And then we move on to what we call a super team or a real estate practice. That's normally 3+ people, a lead agent, a buyer's agent, and normally administration assistant as well. Normally writing 500,000+ in GCI. Normally the number of sales is 50+ number of transactions. What the major KPI for this group is dollars on the board. That's really important to understand that, dollars on the board. Because you really should know what your appraisal to list ratio is and so forth by then. Their challenges in getting to that level is normally managing people and profitability. So making sure there is that term called the law of diminishing returns. Time frame, normally 4 years, around the 4-year mark if they're committed to doing that. Now we've seen people achieve this in their first year. So it's not like you can't do it in your first year or your second year, but normally based on averages, takes between 3 to 4 years to achieve that. Now, if you achieve a real estate practice, you're in the top 5% of all real estate agents in the country. In achieving these different levels, we use a formula called IMPACT. IMPACT stands for immediate, measured, profitability, accountability, core focus, and talent. I'm sure you may have heard us in a prior video. But what are the blockages and challenges from going from apprenticeship to tradesperson to real estate practice? And I'll put it in that framework of impact. So when we talk about impact, immediacy, where an apprenticeship, where an agent when they first start real estate, their biggest blockages is procrastination and they lack self-discipline. So that's number one in the impact, in the immediacy area of our framework. Measured. The challenge to move up to the next level is they don't value the relevance of measuring everything that they do. Return on investment on the productivity of their activities and the investment in personal marketing. Profitability. Normally they don't have financial discipline. They probably earn more, they spend more than what they earn. and they don't reinvest in themselves. So it's a real challenge. Accountability. They lack self-belief and they don't set goals. So those people that are blocked in the apprenticeship level, right? And I always say, if you had your first year in real estate, they lack self-belief and they don't set goals. C, core focus. They avoid the high value critical work. And that's a really, really important one to understand. They know what's important to do. For example, they're 10 before 10, but actually having the discipline to do it, they lack in that. And then talent. Talent is they've probably gone to 1 or 2 training sessions, and then thereafter they believe they know it all. And they resist training. They don't have a desire to learn. So that's one of the blockages to move from apprenticeship to move over to tradesperson. When moving over to tradesperson, what's the blockages to get to being a real estate practice? And so we start again in our framework from impact. I, immediacy, immediate. Their commitment to systemising their processes. It takes processes and systemisation to get you to the next level. Measured, they're ad hoc. They believe they're throwing enough on the wall and see what sticks rather than being deliberate. P for profitability, understanding profit margins. They really are challenged by the numbers and seeing where the profit is coming from. A, accountability. They become responsible for an employee and sometimes they're challenged with that, because putting an employee is a self-accountability process as well. C, core focus. They lack clarity to delegate the right tasks. So sometimes to move from tradesperson to real estate practice, where you're bringing on more people, the ability to delegate, let go, and have confidence in your team member to deliver an outstanding service like you would do. So big challenge, and I'm probably guilty of that one for sure. And T, talent. Find the time to commit to specific training. Again, they're running around, they're doing all their work, they're doing between 30 to 50 sales transactions, but they're still not committed to daily improvements and training. And then we move on to the real estate practice. Now, these are the talents that you need to have to get to the 3+ level to be achieving the 500,000 GCI plus and the $1 million plus businesses within a business. Based again on our impact formula framework. Number 1, immediacy. They have extreme discipline and they act. They do things straight away. They don't wait. Measured. They have an intimate knowledge of KPIs. So if you lack in these areas, you're going to struggle to get to what we call the real estate practice. Profitability. Understanding the law of diminishing returns, because you need to know where your sweet spot is, because sometimes you can overinvest and you're not going to get the return on money and extra profitability. Accountability. They have self-accountability, and most of them, the majority, engage in a coach. C, core focus. They really focus on their health. You see people in this category, really 90% of them will be really focused on their mindset and their health, and they only do high value work. They know how to delegate. And T, talent. They have a love for learning. They don't just do it because they have to. They actually have a strong desire and they love learning and sharpening the saw. And one of the other characteristic traits is they give without expecting anything in return. So we'll provide you with all these charts. One other giveaway we'd love to give. We've started our year with a PB 2019. So this is a really simple tool that we use with our team to list all your appraisals, listings and sales. We're able to send you an ebook of this. If you're interested, please place a comment in the comments below or send us an email, manus@eview.com.au, and we'll be able to get one for you to get 2019 off to the right track. Guys, thank you once again for watching. Really enjoyed today's episode. I'm pretty passionate about getting people from the apprentice, tradesperson, and into the real estate practice. If I can help anyone out there, please give us a call. We'd love to help. In the meantime too, have a great Christmas and New Year. And we'll see you. We're going to have a bloopers episode next week, and we'll see you there. Thank you, guys. All the best. Cheers.
On the Couch with M&M is proudly brought to you by my admin partner, the specialist in real estate trust accounting, and Beyond Figures Bookkeeping, the professionals in real estate financial administration.